for today, I want to focus on one word for this set of mysteries, and that is intercession. Intercession. Have you guys ever heard of the word intercession? So the word intercession or intercede applies specifically in this case to Mary. The second luminous mystery, which one is that? The wedding feast at Cana. Yes. So we know that there's one point where they're at a wedding, then Jesus turns the water into wine. Guys, I want you to focus on what Mary did. What did Mary do? What did Mary do? Yes. So this is what happens. They're at a wedding. Eventually, we don't know how, but Mary finds out that there's no more wine. All right. Now, if you're at a party, let's say you have a sister and she's getting married, and you find out that ya se acabó la comida and there's still 100 more people that are coming. What do you do in that scenario? Why don't you leave it to someone else? You're the one in charge. It's not your wedding. So in that case, you guys are interceding for the couple. What do you guys think that means? Helping. You're stepping in to help someone else. So in this mystery, we're focusing on how Mary intercedes for humanity. So she intercedes for you and me, but in this specific situation, she's interceding for the couple, right? She intercedes. She realizes they're out of wine, and her being the lovely woman that she is, you know, we love our mother, Mary, right? And she loves humanity. She's like, you know what? It's not good that these people don't have wine. Eventually, they're going to find out, and it's going to be a mess. So what does she do? She steps into the situation, and she tells the one person she knows that could fix this, which is Jesus, right? So she finds out, she goes to her son Jesus, and she tells them, do whatever he tells you to do. Mary says, they've run out of wine. And then Jesus says, woman, why do you tell me this? It is not yet my time. Think about it like this. Jesus is God, yes. He's waiting for the perfect moment to start performing miracles, to start saving the world. And he looks at his mother and he tells her, it's not my time yet. You know, I know when it's going to be. I know what I got to do or whatever. And Mary's not like, oh, I'm sorry, son. You're right. It's not yet your time. She just says, do whatever he tells you. And Jesus, being the obedient son that he is, what does he do? He listens to his mother. He listens to what she asked of him. So in that case, what Mary did for that couple at the wedding, she does for you guys. You might not even notice it, but every single day that you experience a blessing, every time that you experience peace, joy, love, a random surprise, a random gift, a random moment of laughter, of joy, it is coming because of Mary. Why? Because Mary intercedes. So that's one word, intercede. And the other one, I don't think we have time to go to today, is the mediatrix of all grace. So here's a very simplified explanation of what that means. Because Mary, besides Jesus, is the only person that never committed a sin, that means that every action that she did, every suffering that she experienced, resulted in grace. So remember, sometimes we talk about how good things come out of the bad that we experience. Like if we get sick or we suffer and we offer it to God. Well, Mary, she never committed any sin. So because she suffered perfectly, she has access to so much grace. Grace is a gift. Grace is, you could say, the good that we receive. So because she is the mediatrix of all grace, that means that she is the person in charge of deciding where all of the graces are going to go. So again, Mary's not God, but because she is the mother of God, because she lived a perfect life, she has that ability to say, you know what? I see that my son over here, he's about to die. He hasn't repented. If he dies right now, he's going to go straight to hell for eternity. Because Mary loves that person, she's going to say, you know what? These jóvenes over here, every single Thursday, they pray a rosary. Sometimes they don't like it. Sometimes they're bored. Sometimes they're laughing or goofing off. But it's still a small sacrifice. It's small, and it might not seem like a lot, but it's huge. So what does she do? She receives the grace or the merits that we bring together because of our time praying, and she gives it to this person over here. So that person never met us. That person may never meet us. But because of what we're doing right now, because we're praying, we're sacrificing, that person will receive the gift of, before they die, saying, you know what, God, I'm so sorry for everything bad that I've done. I'm going to go to a priest. I'm going to confess all of my sins. And because of that, before they die, they confess their sins. Their soul is clean. And as a result, when they die, they have access to heaven. All because she is the person in charge of deciding where all the graces go. So in a similar way, in our lives, when we need that kind of grace, sometimes it's going to come from your parents. Sometimes it's going to come from your dad. Like maybe your dad, he wakes up every morning, he goes and, struggles, and they don't pay him a lot, and maybe they yell at him, but every single day, gets up to work, goes, works hard. Because of what he does, because he suffers, and because he suffers with love or con amor, he gives you guys that kind of grace. So Mary, because of what your parents do, and because of what strangers do, she gives you those blessings. So the word, again, is intercede. This week, I want you guys to think about what it is that you need in your own life. We're almost done with the school year, kind of, I think. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you're failing. I don't know if you're thinking about graduating. I don't know. But that's one thing. Mary, intercede for me. I need help with my classes. Or it could be even, Mary, my brother, my mother, my sister, my cousin, they're very sick. Please help. And so because Mary, she's a loving mother, she will come to you and help you. But that requires prayer. So again, that's why it's so important to pray the rosary. And I'm going to continue to remind you this. When we're praying the rosary, these are the things you ought to be thinking about. The mysteries. It's not enough to just say the words, Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary. No, focus on the mystery. All right? So as we continue, you'll memorize all the mysteries, and it'll be easier for you to meditate on it. And it'll just build grace. It'll be blessings and blessings and blessings. All right? So let's go get some food.